Welcome back to Border Adventures. Despite my trademark pessimism a few episodes ago, we are not out of this. We've got a big game today. We're playing the team that are top of the table, but we're not a million miles away from that second automatic promotion spot. Form is not too terrible. Some of our players are even starting to play well. We've future-proofed it just in case the miracle happens and we do get promoted. We've signed lots of our players to longer-term contracts and we're starting, cautiously, maybe, just possibly, starting to think about life in Ligue 1. So since the highs of beating AS Monaco in the 39th round of the French Cup, we followed it up by beating one of the biggest spenders in the division in Toulouse, and it was the man who is rapidly becoming the key player in this team, Nathaniel Campare, that got the winning goal for us. We then exited the cup. We played Dijon. They were absolute mustard, at least their goalie was. We weren't outplayed, but we didn't tuck away our chances apart from one strike by Campare. But by the 43rd minute, we were behind and we were out of this game, and that followed into our next game in the league. Montpellier are a good team. Again, they're backed by a huge budget. They scored in the 3rd minute. It didn't help that Backpack got sent off. By the way, Backpack's a player who we've now signed on a pre-contract for next season, so he's completely given up for this season, as is standard. But we got back to winning ways against bottom of the table Red Star. We laboured a little bit. We went behind. We had to rely on 2 late quick-fire strikes from Campare in 2 minutes to get us back into the game. And then we also managed to defeat Ajaccio as well. Campare, Gilavogu, a rare goal for the Moose these days, and then a strike by Zalazar in the very last minute of the game, sealing it for us. So if we have a little look at the Ligue 2 table, we'll see that the gap between us and Toulouse down in 6th place is a healthy 6 points, so that's pretty pleasing. But also the gap to Niort in 2nd is only 2 points, and if we could somehow pull off a victory today, however unlikely, against top of the table Lorient, well, we could well be back in the hunt for an automatic promotion place. So this is going to be an incredibly tough game. Top of the table, and they're comfortably top of the table as well. They are going to be mean opponents, Lorient, today. But we're going to see whether we can just trade a couple of blows with them. We're not going to go any more cautious than we normally would and see what happens. We're just going to roll the dice. We're pretty much thinking that we're not going to get that second automatic promotion spot. We're going to have to settle for the playoffs again. Here we go, though. We've got a free kick. Diop slings it in. Can we get on the end of it? No, I think we're going to get countered on instead. Here's Cabot. Get after him. Who is that? Get after him. It's Aaron Natcott. Dispossesses him with ease. Gives it to Louchet. Play a bit of football ourselves now. Give it back to Said, who's looked very comfortable for a youngster at the back. It's Diop. His fullback's gone ahead of him. Aranak could find him. Here's Semayoun. What can you sling in, Semayoun? He's gone back to Diop. Gilavogue, we're playing some nice football. Oh, Campare, as cool as you like. He starts the Campare party in the 12th minute. What a finish. God, that was actually the semblance of some good football. Diop, Gilavogue lays it in. Nice touch. Goalkeeper's just air diving. Thank you very much for that. 22nd goal of the season. Ronnie may well applaud himself. Looks like they've got themselves a computer salesman at left back. I guess he's a part-time player. 1-0 up against top of the table. We've only had one shot, but we made it count. They've picked up a booking. Oh, what have we got now? Free kick. Here's Gilavogu. What can you do, son? Curl it in. Oh, he's clipped the post. Oh, what a rapscallion. Thought that one was curling in. God, we're into highlights again. Little bit end-to-end this. Need to win the ball back. They've got it with Sacco. Oh, they've got some gaps in that midfield to play with. We're standing off a little bit. Need to win the ball back. Oh, they've got an overlap on us. Our winger's not gone with him. Oh, beaten in the air as well. Little warning shot. Dominating possession, though. Looking very good in that regards. Anna Backers pulling a 6.5. God, we can't buy a performance from him at the moment. Zhilovogu heads clear, but we got nobody there. Need to win the ball back. Oh, Campari. Oh, not strong enough in the tackle. And they're through. It's Sacco. Closed it down once. Not twice. Aurelian Schiedler. Oh, he made us pay. We had a couple of opportunities to get the ball away, starting with, well, that was Campari on the halfway line that couldn't win it. Blocked it. Oh, Husek wasn't close enough to his man. And we are back all square. Still, the boys are playing with a little more fight, with a little more work rate, closing down a little bit more than they were, 6 or 8 weeks ago. Maybe it's the players we've brought back into the team. Maybe their work rate's a bit higher. Maybe the teamwork and the continuity of the team is better. Definitely working a lot harder, playing a more pleasing brand of football. Seeing whether it can help us today. Oh, Husek, you have headed it back towards your own goal. And Rocha Sanchez has capitalised. What have you done, Husek? You're 6'7", man. And you've assisted the goal for him. Why are they giving that assist to Enzo Lafay? Do not know. Husek has given it to them. Okay. Now we're looking to find a route back into the game. Here's Husek with some making up to do. Still ranked as our best defender according to his current ability, but guy's got a few ricks in him recently. Backpack, who's essentially doing nothing right now. To the golden boy. Here he is. He's having a run. Oh, he has put in a pretty wretched effort there, though. Another highlight, though. Still not at half-time. Another chance to get back into it, maybe. Backpack heads it to nobody. Come on, Backpack. That's better. Good fighting. Go on, stretch your legs. You're even tiptoeing down the wing there. Like an arthritic badger. Just commit to it. Come on. Here we go. Here's Aaron now. We know he's got a long shot. Oh, he stung the palms. Zhilovogs. Tight angle. No matter. Oh, it's disallowed. That can't be offside. Oh, we needed that goal. Oh, Zhilovogs. Oh, it's not just offside. Goodness me. He's in a different zip code. Oh, he's already playing next week's game. Okay, look at that 67% possession. Counting for very little. This is not the result that we needed. I don't think it warrants being aggressive. They are top of the table, but we've been the masters of our own downfall there, and we might need to make some changes. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm afraid we just cannot have Anapat Baka pulling such terrible performances. So we are going to bring Musa into the striking line. We're going to swap Diop and Zhilovogu around. And we're going to bring Campare to be this wide forward role that we've got. And the Moose is going to be more of a target to try and hit with the crosses in the middle. See if he can disrupt the Lorient back line a little bit more. And we're also going to have to get on the shouts pretty early unless we get back into it. So here's Semayoun. Not played badly, but we've made a couple of errors. Here's Saeed. Don't give the ball away there, kid. All right. He's given it to the man that could well give the ball away, Husek. He loves that 40-yard pass back to his goalkeeper. Starting to fall out of favour a little, Husek. We've gone long over the top. The Moose is onto it. He's past it. The Moose, you unselfish young man. Oh, you've made a very good decision. Give it to the form player. Crack open another bottle of Campari. The party is on. Long ball Monsecure. The Moose, unselfish. He's through on goal. Unselfish or lacking in confidence. You choose for yourselves. No matter. We're raising a glass to Campari. We're back in the game. Can we press for a winner? Their free kick. Here's Cabo. Oh, what? They've scored from a man who was already lying on the floor when it hit the crossbar. Oh, Loic So. What is going on here? Cross comes in. He's already lying on the floor. Oh, don't know who we're blaming. I'm going to pick Husek. I think it was his fault, but why not pick Husek? You're meant to be an aerial presence in there for us. Okay. We're going attacking, and we're going to demand more. And we're getting it already from Arenat. But not Diop. He's given the ball away. Well done. Okay, they're coming at us again. Oh, just wide. God, we need at least a goal, though. Possibly two, but Fifi Lafi's coming back at us. Finally, we defend a free kick. Okay, the Moose is running on sand to get forward to support, but Campare's through. Tame effort. Oh, the Moose doing his Hasselhoff impression. Wading through Treacle on the halfway line, trying to get forward. God, this is a game full of highlights. They are coming at us again. Need to win the ball back. That is a terrible tackle from Monsecure. And a pretty poor save from Duchouet as well. God, we are creaking back there. In comes the corner. Of course, Husek doesn't even jump for the ball. He relies on his keeper. Right. Changes are needed again. What else have we got on the bench? We are going to take Husek off. We're going to bring Nilor on. And we're going to go with twin strikers in the target man role. You're going to attack the Moose because he's so slow. He's going to drop back in. We're going to play the 18-year-old as the sole centre-back. And we're going to compensate for that by going narrow. We're also going to ask our wing-backs to sit a little bit narrower when they are defending. Essentially trying to make a bit of a back three. But a back three where they still get forward. Don't stay wider. God, that would be disastrous. And we're going to go with three up top and see if that helps us get away back into the game. Because at the moment, well, we may as well lose this 5-2 as 3-2. Because it's going to hurt our chances of trying to catch the teams in second place. But nothing's happening. We're going to have to get creative here, kids. Come on. Now the highlights are dried up. Time's ticking on. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing's happening. And we have lost. So Campare played well. Some of his teammates let him down. And I don't think we were very happy with that either. Let's see that table. Still in fourth place. But that 6-point gap to Toulouse that we were boasting about before the game has now been cut in half and is just 3 points. And rather than being 2 points behind Niort, we're now 4 points behind our Racing Club Lens. Okay, well, let's analyse it logically. We've just lost to the team who are top of the table, and we gave them a game for a while. But now that's another league defeat. That's 2 in 4 that we've tossed in there, and we need to get back on a good run of form. Got some big games coming up. Game against Niort there, game against Auxerre, big game against Lens coming. We're going to play a few and see if we can recover a little bit of form. It's looking like it could well be the playoffs at best as we continue our border adventures.